Alright, Scalzitti 11 here, back with Tiger 14, and I just wanted to show I actually upped I started with just the default difficulty for the first couple of videos just to get back into the swing of golf. But I put it on the hardest now. It's actually not on it's on simulation now. I'll just show you what I changed. Simulation, which is expert swing difficulty, no swing meter, no ball spin, no putt preview, no green grid, which is crazy, but I'm starting to get used to it. Analog fade, which means when you move the little dot on the ball, it actually disappears, and you actually have to hold it with the right stick where you want it while you swing. It doesn't just sit there when you move it. Zoom to aim is off, which is kind of interesting too. Arrow only when display, it won't show you the actual miles per hour. You have to actually look at how the arrow's moving, how fast it's moving, I guess, is kind of how you judge. It's going to be difficult. AI difficulties on hard. And the one thing that I changed, though, which actually takes like a whole point of multiplier off, is they have it on advanced shot shaping, which means that anytime you have a shot that's a relatively long, I mean, it's not even have to be long, like 120 yards or so, it's like wedges. You have to hit a draw or a fade, depending on how you made your guy. I mean, I got a draw guy. And it's just a pain in the ass to have to hit a draw every shot for me. Well, it's hard. This whole thing's hard like this, but it's even harder. So I put it on normal, which means that if I want to hit a normal shot, a straight shot, I just go back and forward like I want to do it. But if I have to hit a draw or a fade, then I can't. Then I actually do have to hit the harder shot. Shoot it like a draw or fade. So that's the only thing that I change. So that's why it actually says custom. But everything else is simulation except for that. And I tried it with it, and it's just too much of a pain for me. Every shot is, I turn its controller. It wasn't enjoyable. It's doable, I mean, but it's just not really that fun. So that's why I changed it. So you still get 5 times XP points, which is pretty crazy. It's a lot of XP for every round. Actually, I think I might have gained another level. I did. Every round I'm gaining a level. It's crazy. So I've been putting recovery up a lot. So spin actually says, because spin's now turned off because it's on simulation, it says this affects the natural backspin. So I'm assuming that doesn't have to actually do with the spin when you try to put spin on the ball. It's just the way that it actually would affect a normal shot. So I'm going to pump recovery next, I think, and then go with spin. These are all locked at 80, maybe because I'm a amateur. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe if I get my tour card, it can go up to 100. That's what I'm hoping anyway. So anyway, I just want to show all the difficulties up now to the max, basically, except for that one small thing, which I don't really care that it's not there. So I probably should have waited till I got out of the amateur start before I did that, just so I could have an easy way in, but I wanted to try it. We're going to Pebble Beach to play this event. So let's go in there, final round. And I might as well use some of these. We'll use good lie, fairway and wedge, and spin again. And let's see how we do. It's going to be interesting. I actually played one round at Pebble Beach, but there was actually really no wind, so it wasn't hard. And with this set in, and I shot pretty good. The putt-in takes a while to get used to.
EA Sports is proud to present the closing round of Q School. Hello friends, Jim Nance along with David Faraday from the Monterey Peninsula and historic Pebble Beach. If you've ever played the game of golf, you've always had the dream to one day come to Pebble. You know the holes, you've seen them through the years, and now you have a chance to take them on today in competition. Welcome to EA Sports presentation from Pebble Beach.
One thing that I did notice when I was playing, I played some of the tournaments in the game when I was practicing this new setup I'm doing with the new difficulty, is that it didn't seem like the guys, they're on hard, but it didn't seem like they were shooting like 10 under every round like they were last year. I don't know if they made that because it's a lot harder for you, but they seem to be shooting crazy last year. Eventually, you get okay to catch up, but I don't know if they're going to do. I don't know if it's the same way or not. So anyway, with this new view, you can't zoom to the mark like you normally do. You can only look up. So you have to kind of look at the map a little bit if you want. Where they kind of put you most of the time is pretty good, though. If they give you a 3-wood, I'm just hitting them right now. Basically, until you have to really know a course really well to be able to do some crazy stuff out there, like
He
cut
drove
corners.
that one with authority.
If you're playing in this way, because you can't zoom to where you're
The
targeting.
second shot now from...
You just get that
well,
little
it's
look.
120.
So we're below 5. Okay, so... But I will say, the game is a lot more enjoyable like this to me, and I kind of almost say I think everybody should try it. Maybe even if you're not that great at it yet, because it feels
Not
like
his
golf.
best, but a very solid shot indeed, only 18 feet out.
You know, you get a long putt, you're probably not going to make it. You don't have the green grids all over the place. So for putting, basically, you got to look down like this. It's crazy. But if you use the downslope and above feet, that really helps. Sometimes, it'll say it's above you, which means it's probably going to go left. But sometimes it still goes right on a longer putt.
To pick up a shot to par.
But I find myself being actually able to putt a lot better like this sometimes.
One back now.
Because it requires real feel and not just looking at a green grid. When you're looking at the grid, and it almost becomes, you're not feeling the putts. So, yeah. Anyway, so you see the arrows moving a little bit on the top right there. On my practice round that I played, it wasn't moving at all. So there is some wind. You don't know the actual speed of it, but you do know that it is there. You can see my pants are moving, the trees are moving. You got to kind of use that as guides. So like I was saying, I really love this playing like this. It feels real, but they do need to add. They need yardage on this map, because there's some times when there's a creek or something, or a divider between fairways, like a bunker. They should have yardage markers, like you would if you were really playing. Your caddy would have markers to show you, it's 230 to the water. I mean, you get that in any golf course. Public golf courses have that shit. So they need to add that in. That's the only thing that I would want them to do, really. And maybe. And they don't really need to add it, but I love to be able to throw grass in the air to check out the wind. I know it's stupid. There's a wind up there, but that helps. There used to be I think one of the Tigers had that, or there was a golf game that had that. I'm assuming it was a Tiger game. Nice.
On the green, and a very good shot at eagle.
This is the sort of length you'd like to make.
Alright, so we're downhill, and it's going a little right to left, it looks like. You can see the break a little bit, but sometimes you're relying a little bit on the text. But you can see it, but sometimes it's hard in this view without the grid. I didn't play it enough, though, yeah.
Beautiful stroke with a flat stick there. Had the line narrowly missing.
Alright, so we're 1 under, or two under. We got 2 birdies on that shit. What was I gonna say? Anyway, that's about all it. I mean, this feels more like golf. This is how this game. I love that they did it like this. And here's one of those holes where it would help to know the yardage to where the bunkers are, because it's just dogleg left, as you see. If you hit a 3-wood, which I did earlier, I actually went through into the rough. Now, I got wind in my face, so that probably won't happen. So, but if I'd known that, if I didn't have wind in my face, I probably would have hit a 5-wood here. Just because, by playing the course, you learn those things. But I did hit 3-wood on my practice round and went right through the rough, into the rough. All right, so we got a little bit above 181, downhill 15, but we're into that wind. That might balance itself out. I don't know. It's a little tough with the wind though. Like I said, when I played earlier, yeah, that's short. Shit. When I played earlier, the wind, I didn't really have wind. It just was calm day, so I haven't been able to play too much. I haven't actually been playing at all with wind blowing in this style. When he plays a calm day, you can shoot well. As long as you can hit the ball straight, you're gonna hit the ball pretty well.
60-degree wedge.
Sit.
Facing about a 10-footer here.
Alright, here's our first real tester of the round.
To get
This
out
is
of
for
here
par.
with par.
I didn't hit it. I didn't hit
Excellent
it.
try there.
Oh, that was on line too. Fuck.
He won't like that. It's a bogey.
Damn it.
Here's a view of last week's tournament.
Yeah, that wasn't much of a tournament. So while it's fun beating people by 15 strokes and shit, which it is, it does get a little boring. That's why I want to up this difficulty right away.
That's golf at its best.
Thank you. Thank you, Jim. I like you better this week. Last week you were annoying. Little feet. Of course, without having your swing meter, you do need to, especially on some of these short shots, I do some practice swings. I shouldn't have played under the ball.
A solid
No.
approach.
Would have had at least another roll or two. Might have got lucky. So a little bit below feet, barely low, but definitely uphill.
And a look at birdie here.
Game on, and the leader has now been joined. Check out the top performers in the tournament so far to this point.
Where's the actual leaderboard? They're showing these things now, like eagles. Okay, that's nice, but he just said the leader's been joined. Apparently I'm tied for the lead. I don't know who that guy is. So it's kind of weird. So 197.5 is 2, but 195, but that's at least. See, that doesn't look like a very strong wind. The trees are barely moving. The pants are moving. Get up, get up, get up! Not enough. Oh god, another one I could have easily
Pretty good
made.
stroke there.
A nice par to hold at 2 under.
Playing the amateur side of the cup too much this round. I got 2 putts that I just didn't play enough break on. See, here's this again. Where's the actual damn leaderboard? I have 13 bogeys so far. When I played with the thing where you had to hit a draw every time, like I was saying, I was hitting. I couldn't hit the fucking ball. I was hitting, and if you're a little bit off, you're like way off on your shot. It was too frustrating. And I got tons of bogeys when I was doing that. Quite a few doubles as well.
That's the way to stand up and hit it.
And what wind there is not helping.
See, I think this is one of those shots. You need to know this course. It's a par 5. You can't even see where you're hitting it. You can't zoom up. You can take a look here and you see there's more bunkers on the right. But that's about all the help you get. And the fact that it's 33 feet uphill is pretty redonkulous as well. So we're not getting there. But it is a par 5, so we just got to get it up there. Give ourselves a nice wedge in, and we can get another birdie, hopefully. A little bit below our feet. It's uphill, so we want to get a little bit more on this.
60-degree sand wedge shot from here.
Wind really shouldn't affect the chip much, if at all. Pitch. Oh, I yanked that. Fuck. Sorry.
And this is where it counts. You've got to start making these at some stage if you're going to win.
Fuck you. Just because I missed a couple. Oh my god.
The putt just didn't drop. Stays at 2 under after that great up and down and a nice par putt.
God, I missed, what, 3 putts I should have made? That one, I just didn't hit hard enough. That was right on line. That bogey fucking sucks. Number 7, so awesome. The other thing you gotta do when you start doing this is learn. You gotta try to figure out how to judge the downhill slope. Which I was doing was going every foot down was a half a yard, basically. So 30 feet down, I'm taking 15 yards off this shot, which would put me at what? 7. It's about 93 or so, yards. But we got some wind on our back, so let's go like 90 yards, see if that works. And plus, since that's not a full swing, you gotta find your spot.
Sand wedge here, and this is the weak one, 60 degrees.
And that looks pretty good.
That right there is one of the best shots we've seen all day.
And
So that calculation is what I've been using. It's, as you see, it's been working pretty good for me. Half a yard for every downhill. Now that also changes though a lot because it's based on things like what club you're using. A wedge uphill is going to go farther than a 3-iron because it takes over the hill a little bit. All that kind of stuff comes into play. Nice.
Way to knock it in.
What is that achievement? Sink a birdie on
Here's a look
Pebble
at the
7
8th hole as far as tournament action this week.
with time of day set to morning. Cool. I didn't even know there's an achievement for that. How would you? Alright. So this one is, yeah, we want to be on the right side if we can. The wind should help us with that. Or be on the left side, sorry, if we can. Get a little more distance.
There's the shot, you see, that would have lengthened my career considerably.
Alright, so now we got 166 downhill. So I'm going to take 6 yards off this. That's how I've been doing it from the pin, that is. So we're going at about 169. But we do have wind to contend with in our face. We got to add back to that. So it's probably going to be about even, actually, I'm going to say. The wind and the hill should kind of balance each other off. Not quite. The wind took over.
Here's a look at our
hill.
top players for the tournament after 7 holes. Perfectly gauged and in there close.
This is for par. Now, par is a pretty good score here today.
And let's go to page 1 of the leaderboard
so we're up.
and
Nice.
check the current standings.
3 under on the front 9 on 7 holes so far. That's pretty good. That's with a bogey. So it could be 4 under. But you could say that about everything. Could have done this, could have done that. Yeah, to get that hill. I always like this hole. You get a
Beautiful.
lot of roll.
A clean swing, solid impact, and nicely in the fairway.
Alright, below feet, big time. The wind's gonna come though into play. Yeah, I want the wind. Put this to about 127, I'd say.
And usually around 52 degrees. This would be a gap wedge, Jim.
I pulled that, felt it on the controller when I hit it. Get up. Get up.
On the green, about 18 feet to the hole.
Looking to close out the front 9 with a birdie.
Not enough break again. And I killed it. Oh my god.
Gauge the speed first.
That was horrible. Now I gotta test her back for par.
This for par.
Alright.
Yes.
I'm having trouble with the
Here's a look at the action so far on the scorecard.
having trouble with breaks downhill more than uphill. Those are always harder anyway.
Well, that's shortened this one considerably. Good tee shot.
That's gotta be below me, yeah. Wow, I did not play that right with the wind.
And now a quick check.
The wind hasn't
of the
really been
leaderboard.
hurting me too bad, so I didn't think I needed to worry about it too much, but that was very, very bad.
That will work out well. For par. Here's the most up-to-date tournament leaderboard.
Alright, below feet 107.
Well, this is a beautiful shot, Jim. He put it right in the fairway.
What's the story here, David?
That'll be 90 yards.
Below feet 2.7. Alright, so we got the wind on our back though. But we're uphill.
60-degree wedge.
Be the club. No, that's too long. Sit, 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 sit.
Gives himself a legitimate chance for birdie from 18 away.
Put a little more on that than I wanted. I wanted to be in the green, I want the red. Don't slip. So big time downhill. These greens are running fast, this head, so gotta.
A little birdie opportunity here.
That's a
Yes!
whole lot of gain.
Ooh, that's a big putt. It's a big putt. See, that's the kind of shit. When you make putts like that, without the grid and all the shit, that's what make you feel good. And putt preview.
A good par 3 here, 210 to the
Fuck putt
flagstick.
preview. Alright. What's weird is when I notice I'm wearing a tee, you're actually not always flat. Ball's above. Well, I guess maybe it's above your feet because it's on a tee. Okay, I'm an idiot. But it is on an up. Well, whatever. Don't mind what I'm saying right now. Forget it. I guess if they consider the tee above your feet, I guess they would, technically, but that doesn't make you pull like a normal above your foot would. Okay, so we got wind on our back, and we're 30 feet down, so it's 15, 210, it's about 190, 185 actually. That seems pretty short, but that's what I've been going with. And then with the wind on our back, that's what I've been doing. It's been doing pretty good for me so far. Go in the hole. Land in the hole. That's the only thing that's going to save me. Okay, yeah. I need to hit less club. That's crazy. I didn't think that would be enough, actually. And it was. More than enough.
No.
Oh my God.
Fairway,
are you
and
kidding
into the
me?
second cut here.
And
Are you
who
kidding
the
me with that
absolute
shit?
best on tour when it comes to the season stat? Surrenders a stroke this time.
Oh my God. I mean, I know that was uphill chip, but I was trying to be too perfect. I didn't want to hit it too long because it's going to just roll down the green. There's no room to work with. There's no green to work with really on that shot. I guess I just fucking pussed it.
Beautiful. Lovely straight lines in that swing. Solid impact. And that's nicely in the fairway.
That's damn frustrating. Damn frustrating. So this is a wedge going in with wind, so that hill, it really isn't going to do much. Not as much as I might consider normally. I underswung that. I wanted a little bit more. I'm going to be short.
And a beautiful shot.
If I hit it while I
That leaves a
wanted
great
it.
chance for birdie. Okay, long putt left.
He has a birdie opportunity here. How about the way these players have performed for the week? The best in the field when it comes to being on the... Knocks that putt in for par to stay at 3 under.
The only thing I'm nervous for is when I start going tour, these guys are shooting 12 under in a round because that's on hard. I don't know if I could be able to do that like this. Eventually maybe, but some courses are going to be really hard with the winds and all that.
This is a 3-wood.
Could have went driver.
That's a good solid start to this hole.
Probably should have went driver.
Little extra required here, perhaps, with the green up above.
This is a tough hole though to get in there in 2, unless you really club it down there. So yeah, man, I'm having close again there in 2. That's fine.
You're
Play
right there,
wedge in.
David. Tell us about it.
We have 115 yards to the hole.
Play a wedge in. Hopefully we'll have a decent birdie putt. A little short. Oh no, no, don't. I almost rather be off the green there. Maybe I can get a good pitch up there. Fuck.
Sand wedge here, and this is the weak one, 60 degrees.
Sit. Shit. That was gonna be a downhill putt. Fuck. Downhill and breaking. Not enough break. Again.
Great putt. Just trailed off at the end. Bogey drops him a shot.
Shit.
Check out now the action at 15 for all tournament scores.
God damn it. Stop.
That was a
Oh my
fairway
God.
you need to hit. It's in the second cut.
That thing's buried. I didn't think it was gonna make it there. I thought it'd be fine. Oh, that looks pretty good though. That looks good.
Amazing
Yes.
shot from that line.
Yes. That's huge. That's a huge wedge.
Count that for a birdie.
Birdies. Alright, we're getting to the nitty gritty here, aren't we? 16. Can actually club this thing. You're definitely gonna hit over that beach in the middle of the fairway. Oh no!
Looked like that one
Oh
ended
no!
up bouncing into that bunker. This one just
Oh,
lying not so
shit.
well. He's gonna have to try and chop down in this one, adjust for this lie.
Oh my God! Below feet 15. Are you fucking shitting me? That's like insane. How am I
This a
standing
very
here?
strong sand
Oh,
wedge
Lord.
or a very weak pitching wedge, whatever you like.
It is downhill though. God, look where that ball is.
That found the second cut.
Yeah, I just just tried to club that thing out of there. That was tough. Okay, downhill. That was not an easy shot.
Can't ask for
That's
anything
pretty
better than
terrible
that.
as well. God, after that birdie, I just completely just fucking choked.
He's putting for par.
Yes.
Never a doubt.
That was big.
Here are the top players when it comes to putting the ball in the fairway.
That was very big.
Right around 200 yards to the flagstick from the tee here.
So, about 5 yards out of 195. But we got some wind on our back, so we should be good. This should be pretty good, I think. I didn't play left enough. Sit, sit, sit. Oh, I went on. Can't hit a green binge here. Not one you want to get on. Oh!
That's a good stroke for par.
Alright, we got one hole left. Show me the leaderboard, please.
The golfers have made
No, I don't care
far.
what they did on 18. I want the leaderboard. What's the leaderboard? I got 2-shot lead right now. Okay. So just don't completely fuck up, basically, is what that means.
He's showing a lot of game right there.
Trevor's as big as my
On the
head.
fairway and a long way out. 260 yards to the flagstick.
It could be a dangerous shot. With all that beach. Can't even make the green, so there's no real reason to try to worry about that. Just get it out there. I don't even care if I go in that bunker, really. It's not going to be a hard bunker shot. I'd rather be in the fairway. That's actually perfect. It's perfect. As long as I'm not in the water. Would like to be under the hole actually, because I've been an uphill putt. I played a little too long, but it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think.
And a very good chance for birdie.
Let's close it out. Good. Let's close it out. Good. Yes.
Playing out there, David. 4 under par for the tournament.
Still didn't play enough break, really. Went on the right side of the cup. Gotta play more break than I think. That's a good round. I'll take that shit. I had 4 bogeys, but that means I had 7 birdies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7 birdies. So if I fix those bogeys, I didn't even have an eagle. How'd I play the 5s? Par, birdie, bogey, birdie. Okay. Yeah, that bogey on that one par 5 sucks. So I played pretty good considering this the first time really playing with the wind and with that difficulty level. So I'm happy with that actually. I'm just curious what the pros are going to be shooting. If we're playing the amateurs, they don't shoot that
For
well.
our entire EA Sports team, Jim Nantz saying so long, and we'll see you next week.
What's going on here? Really? I have to play the web.com tour? Last year I went right to the Pro Tour. Really? So you almost get a freaking level every round because you have a 5 times difficulty bonus. So I mean, you're getting like I got almost $3 grand in XP. Levels are only like so far they're not even 2,000. So it's a good way to level up fast too. If you're playing with the higher difficulty level, your guy's gonna fly up. But my guy started with 80s and maxed out because I had a previous guy. If you have a guy who's brand new, it's gonna be pretty hard to do that, I think. But I don't want to be on the web.com tour. If I'm a professional golfer, why am I on the web.com tour? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. What's this bullshit? Welcome to the web.com tour. Climb to the top of the money list for a chance to earn your PGA Tour card. Or play in the web.com tour finals. What the fuck, me? Win 3 events in a single season to earn a battlefield promotion to the PGA Tour. Finish in the top 25 of the money list. Place first on the money list to earn your PGA Tour card and an invitation to play in the Players' Championship. Okay, so we're on the web.com tour. I guess it's part of the PGA Tour, I guess. I don't know. Why am I changing this? I already have my stuff changed. Okay, so we're gonna play on hard. There's actually a very hard, huh? Oh my god, it goes way that much farther? Only we're gonna play on hard for now. That's what it's set up on simulation. We're gonna do 2 rounds an event. And the majors we're gonna do 4 rounds. That's how I'm gonna do this. Tee time by position, weather's predetermined. That sounds good. So 2 rounds per event, 4 rounds for a major. Last year I started doing 1 round for a normal event and then 4 rounds for a major. But it's kind of nice having 2 days even for a regular event because you can play bad the first day and then. So alright, we're done with this one. So that's kind of frustrating. Last year I think you went to play the Masters and you can get right there. How long is this tour? It's really not that long though, so that's good. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's only 9 events. And we should be able to get into the tournament though pretty fast, the Regal Tour. So we got Atlanta, we got Torrey Pines, we got Oak Hill, we got Birkdale, Kiowa Island, Pebble, or Spyglass actually. Valhalla's crazy, Pebble, then Sawgrass, nice. Alright, so we're gonna start the tour at Atlanta Athletic Club in Georgia. So we'll be there in the next vid. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.